Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual you. Today, I would like to speak about the more we cultivate, ennoble, and awaken the beauty within our souls, the more we are capable of bringing it out to the world, whatever we perceive, whoever we meet, whatever we might experience in life, and whatever we might learn from life, is all up to, it is all in the moods of how we choose to have our attitude towards it. So when we do focus on what is beautiful from our soul outwards, we are participating in the experiencing and the observation and the perceiving of whatever we do perceive, what we ever choose to perceive, and also how we cultivate our vessel and instrument to see more, to see deeper, to see more beauty and aliveness, mobility, the creative, the wondrous, the awe-inspiring. We are from inward choosing to see the world and meet it in such a way. It requires us to choose doing this, for we cannot really wait for something to drag us out of our own shell. We actually would have to explore and come out of our own selves and allow ourselves to be both inspired and explore a little. Try to make sense of the world and our inner soul spiritual life in relation. The more we do realize that we are all participating and also fully a part of, not a part, but we are a part of nature. And the more we believe ourselves and have a perception that we are not, the more we produce out of ourselves things that are unnatural for us. To harmonize with nature and at the same time, keep our intellect and our differentiation capabilities, our capacity to be thorough and meticulous. It will only lead to even more, beauty in the end when we take these faculties with us into the artistic, into the spiritual, into the soulful. The more we get to understand it, the deeper and more enhanced our faith in the wisdom of the universe becomes. The deeper it becomes, the more reverent we become, devotional, and the more warm and receiving you go and meet the world, the more the world will meet you. It is a mirroring of our own inner world and the outer world. And it's not like we are controlling the outer world. It's we are co-creating. We are being guided towards where the higher worlds would prefer us to go, but we are the one either taking the invitation or rejecting it. So the more we come into a certain confidence and trust in where we are guided, and also being prepared on and in suspense of what is going to happen, so that we can take anything as they come instead of having a trillion, billion planned schematics of what to do. It's about being alive and flexible, metamorphic in a sense, in this more static looking body of ours. It does move too, but it is far slower. And the more we work upon our own inner being, our thinking and our feeling, our body will follow in health, for example. The more beautiful you become inwardly, the more the beauty radiates and shines outward in your expressions, in your actions, and so on. And that is why we work upon our inner world first. Because if we change the outer world without having changed a single millimeter of ourselves, we will just make the outer world become just go back to status quo, more or less. Go back to how it was. So it is for us to, with our inner freedom, creativity, and gentle morality, our compassion, our love, our wishing to unite with something, with everything, with each other, and so on, in soul and spirit, is how much the world is going to meet you. So it's all in finding out for yourself where all of this lie. I am just hinting towards something you can come to your own understanding about over time, over years of practicing, over years of exploring and trials and errors, stress and suffering and pains, to become more mature and strong within your own inner being, and at the same time allow others to be themselves too. We allow and are much more in a certain flow of the world, of life, of each other, than we are when we are continuously aggravated and annoyed and stressed and out of sorts, out of one's own comfort zone, but in a too heavy degree. To be a little bit out and to steadily but surely move forward. It's about the balance between moving forward and building structures, in a sense. We are in the middle there. And the more balanced in the middle, in the presence, in the awareness, in the awakeness, and in your inner being yourself, you become more healthy. You gain far more enthusiasm to life too, because it is only building upon itself continuously. It doesn't become any weaker at any point, because the more you find out, the more you want to find out, and the more you do find out, and the more you even want to find out more. It's kind of a gift that keeps on giving in on itself. Knowledge, understanding, connecting to the world, to life, to the higher worlds, to wisdom, continuously unfolding our latent capacities for what we are to give to the world from now moving forward. Just like yesterday's work is today's fruits, so is today's fruit and today's work tomorrow's fruits. And the more we get to love the journey and to come into this passion and enthusiasm towards it, on a roll, in a sense, is what I was looking for. The more you will keep it going, and you are continuously moving forward. And you will have to experience it for yourself and build that inner anchoring for yourself to truly know the satisfaction and the inner green lightness you will get from it. That when you feel that the satisfaction every time you go to bed and such, that you have done something good about your day and found out, no matter where you are in life, that you have done something for yourself that you long for and such, can be as simple as accumulating knowledge. And that is I guess that's the least we are asked of, kind of. But I digress. When you feel satisfied, when you go to bed and can look back at your day and call back all of the varieties of things, the more you unfold of your maturity, it's difficult to explain it, but the more you review your life and whatever you have done, whatever you want to do, wishes to do, and so on, the more you are capable of becoming mobile within yourself, because you are not ever stuck on one or other static image. You are continuously alive and mobile within yourself. And that will only enliven you more and more and more, until we in later lifetimes become as mobile outwardly as we will inwardly. That is what we strive for. And yeah, I think I will leave you with that little tidbit of fun to chew on. But as I said, find out for yourself. Be curious about it. Awaken that inner hunger for knowledge. But in relation to wishing to give it to the world and to be an inspiration and healing yourself. Because that is what knowledge is for, and not to accumulate our own powers as to manipulate the world as we ourselves please. That will rarely lead to anything good or anything balanced. Doesn't need to be, horrible, but it will not be balanced. It's all about the sovereignty of each and every one of us and trying to work with that and the love for one another, compassion, connection. And that is something we will have to wish to strive for, long for ourselves to be able to awaken within ourselves. You see, I cannot force you to do these things or be curious about anything. But you can cultivate whatever you will find important in life. And hence that is where we have to begin and review that and so on. So thank you so much for listening to me. May Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of all, ancestors from every incarnation, bless, protect, guide, and love you on your amazing, wonderful journey. And may you be provided for with all that you need to survive, live, thrive, being creative, inspirational, and healing to the world so others can choose to follow when the time is right. Thank you, my dear sibling. Love you. See you. Goodbye.